This is Play NHL and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
If it's Saturday night, that means it's hockey night in the NHL. I am Eric Munter, sports crafter for EA Sports NHL 15. Join me for tonight's featured game of the National Hockey League. It's an all-Canada matchup here tonight from Toronto, where I, Eric Munter, will be playing as the Leafs, who host the Ottawa Senators. Senators win the opening draw. Bobby Ryan has it, moves in on Jake Gardiner, who delivers a big check on him. Gardiner has the puck, tries to skate around and does, moves into the offensive zone. Gardiner shoots and Hammond makes the save. First of the night, and he holds on to get the whistle. 2 minutes, 18 seconds into the first period. Face off to the left of Hammond. Centermen are ready, puck is dropped. Kyle Turris won it back into the corner, and a dangerous pass right in front of his own net. Stone moves ahead on Riley. Has an angle, looks to shoot. No, he backs up and tries to find a passing lane. Found a man in front, they score! Turris on the rebound, and it's 1-0 Ottawa. Kyle Turris gets the game's opening goal. Stone and Wirecock get the assists. And Toronto must play catch-up. In the corner, Ottawa has the puck, played around the boards. It's Kessel. Kessel, pinned, Phaneuf, played around. Kessel looking to get it, does. Played to Bozak. Either Bozak to James Van Riemsdyk. Back over, Bozak in the slot. Shoots, hit the post! Bozak hit the post. Knocked off the stick. The Thought got it, though, ahead to Pummel. He moves up the right wing. Into the zone with the lane. Off his stick, got it back. Shot it just wide of the stick side of Jonathan Bernier. Here's Bozak. Moving in. Bozak, the feed to Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk's hit. Carlson gets the puck and plays it ahead. Now it's Stone. Stone moves into the high slot. Down low. Jonathan Bernier out high. Challenging. Made it a good save. Played up and ahead. It's Mathot at center. He dumps it in. Dion Phaneuf will go after it. And picked up by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Led ahead to Bozak. Bozak is in onside. Looks around, trying to find a teammate. Goes down low. Now walks in front. Shoots! Scores! What an individual effort! Bozak ties the game at 1. Phil Kessel and Dion Phaneuf get the assists on Bozak's goal. And Toronto evens this game up here in the first period at 1. Here's Eriksson ahead to Holland. Peter Holland makes a move, plays it over to David Booth. Booth out in front, they score! Holland! Peter Holland from David Booth and Eriksson. And Toronto, with 2 straight goals, leads it 2-1. McCallick to Turris. Ottawa looking to get the game back even. Played right in front of the net, and Toronto's able to skate away with it. Led ahead, it's Panik. Panik, Lupul, time ticking down in the period. And the horn sounds. No last shot for Toronto. It's 2-1, headed to the first intermission. The shots were even at 3 after 1. The score favors Toronto 2-1. Hoffman has the puck. Ottawa with the possession. Played to center. Zibanejad moving into the Toronto end. Has the puck on the stick. Looking, dumps it around behind. Getting it to a teammate. It's Stone. Back up high to the point. The Thought. He shoots through traffic, goes wide. Bozak controls. Tries to break it out. Luckily got it on the stick of Van Riemsdyk. He moves into the high slot. Van Riemsdyk shoots. Fought off. Hammond made the save there. Phaneuf let a man go by him. Jake Gardiner now in defense. Zibanejad's shot was blocked. Hit there, Gardiner on the Senator, taken by the Leafs. Led at center, it's Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk puts himself offside and a whistle's blown. 6.5 into the second period. Nazem Kadri faces off in the neutral zone against David Legwand. Puck is dropped and won by Ottawa. Bumple has it on the left side, moving in on Roman Polak. Played it over to Legwand. Legwand with the lane to the net. Shoots! Jonathan Bernier made a strong save. Taken by the Leafs, it's Panik at center. Panik makes a move, gets in. Back to the point. Here's Riley. He goes in deep. Riley down low to the front of the net. Knocked away. Legwand near boards. Ottawa breaks out on the left side into the Maple Leafs end. Holding onto the puck, looking around for open teammates. Kadri delivers a hit. And Toronto turns the puck over to Legwand. Legwand to the net, save, rebound, they score! Ottawa ties the game off a Toronto giveaway. Alex Chason gets the goal from David Legwand and Pompel. Toronto had possession and was able to break out of the zone but turned the puck over, which led to the tying goal. Komarov could not get that puck at center. Now it's Lazar moving in on a dump play. Toronto first on the puck, and this time Robidal will get it out. Komarov left side, Holland. Holland trying to get it to Komarov again, pardon me, as Ottawa now counters, dumping it in. Eriksson goes below his net, under 3 minutes to play here in the second period. Turned it up to Holland. 3-on-2, Toronto's in. Feeds it, David Booth shoots it, scores! Booth! David Booth with the go-ahead goal late here in the second. Holland and Eriksson assist. The same three that teamed up on the second Leaf goal. This time it's Booth the goal-getter. Fed in front! Oh, what a save! Phil Kessel denied. Point play here. Here's Dion Phaneuf shooting. It's blocked. 3 seconds and 2, and the horn will sound on a big hit. As we go to the third, it's 3-2 Toronto. The shots are 7-6 in favor of the Maple Leafs. The score also in the Toronto's favor. It's 3-2. Zibanejad lifted his stick and led ahead. Toronto's into the offensive zone quickly to begin the third. Open man in front. Kessel couldn't pull the trigger. Big hit there. Kessel alone. Man there. Van Riemsdyk denied. And the puck went into the net. But a goaltender interference penalty is going to be called on Toronto. So a power play chance here for the Ottawa Senators. Toronto wins the faceoff, one of their only 2 of the game. Phaneuf clears. What a swing and momentum that was. It looked like Toronto was going to get a 2-goal lead, but now Ottawa has the man advantage and a chance to tie. Kyle Turris, McCallick looks, feeds, shot there from the point denied. Locked up high, Komarov to Bozak. Short-handed is Bozak. Bozak shoots, saved there by Hammond. Ottawa moves it to Kyle Turris on the right side. Jake Gardner's back guarding. Turris swings into the slot, takes a shot. Easy save there for Jonathan Bernier. And Toronto clears, but only as far as center. Led back to Turris. Has the puck, looks around, refusing to dump. Plays it now to Stone, who gains entry. 5 seconds on the penalty. McCallick over, shoots, blocked there. Jonathan Quick got a piece, fed up high, a shot goes wide of the net. Now it's Kyle Turris. Fed it to Stone. Stone, man open in front. Save by Jonathan Bernier. Bernier with a good strong save. Toronto is in. Over to Smith, who shoots, and a blocker save by Hammond. Turris up ahead. Now Stone on the right wing. Roman Polak gets onto him. Takes it big, delivers a hit. Ottawa still has the puck though. Fed to the point. Pumpel looks. He's tripped up, and there's going to be a penalty on Toronto. Man on, extra attacker, shot towards the net was blocked in front, touched up, 8:44 to go, and a tripping penalty to the Maple Leafs. Toronto only got 1 shot on their first power play, they're 0 for 1. Zibanejad to Hoffman across, good save there. Zibanejad down low, looking around, fed it up high to Stone, saved by Bernier, he played it off. Toronto clears it. Only as far as center, back into the Leafs end, but Jake Gardner now has it. He skates ahead, plays it to Komarov. Komarov shoots, fought off by Hammond. Hoffman, left side, chase on one of the goal-getters for the Senators. Zibanejad. Zibanejad has the puck. Off his stick, back onto his stick. Fed it in front, Jonathan Bernier. Played it off, Komarov clears. 30 seconds with the man advantage. Hammond sets it up. Hoffman has it. Plays it to Carlson. Carlson, left side feeds Zibanejad into the zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Holds up, sent it in the high slot. A shot was blocked by Phaneuf, and the penalty's over, but Stone has it. Trying to feed to the open man on the backside, couldn't get it to him. Toronto gets the puck out. It's Holland to Panik. Here's Panik, makes a move. He's into the high slot. He shoots, saved by Hammond. And Panik looks, has the puck still, looking for an open teammate. Found it, and Phaneuf, who shoots off of Hammond. Across, it's Gardner. He shoots, he scores! Jake Gardner! with 2:41 to go. Lupul and Phaneuf assist on Gardner's goal. And it's a 2-goal advantage for the Maple Leafs. Ottawa had its chances on the power play to get the game tied, but could not. Here's Kessel. Man open on the backside. He can't get it to him. Kyle Turris. McCallick moving through center. Milan McCulloch takes a hit from Phaneuf, but gets the puck back. Now moving down low. Off his stick. Van Riemsdyk picks it up. Extra man on for Ottawa as they get Hammond to the bench. Back to the point. Mathot plays to Lazar. Mathot again has it. Fed it in front. Knocked away by Gardner. Jake Gardner has the puck. Gets to center. Dumps it in. 25 seconds to go. Turned over. Shot on net. They score! Van Riemsdyk. Ottawa gives up the empty net goal. Jake Gardner gets the only assist as Toronto stretches out its lead to 5-2. Hit in the corner, taken away by Toronto. Out at center, it's Panik. He shoots from long range. Hammond fought it off, got it over to his defenseman who circles the net. And the time will expire in this hockey game as the Toronto Maple Leafs defeat the Ottawa Senators 5-2. Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.poa.tv.